travel world, and welcome to Experience Travel with Katie and Allie. My name is Katie Lilly, and I am the owner of the Travel Marketplace.
And I'm Allie Schultz, expert travel consultant with the Travel Marketplace. Today we're going to experience travel with Susan Prinzing from Royal Caribbean Cruise Line. Hi, Susan.
Hi, good morning. Hi, everybody.
We're so happy to have you today.
Oh, I'm thrilled. I'm thrilled to be invited and to be sharing our time with all of your customers and those that want to be thinking about getting away and being with their friends and their family and creating these wonderful memories.
Yes. Yeah. Can you introduce yourself to everybody and just tell everybody a little bit about Royal Caribbean Cruise Line?
Love to. Yeah, so again, I'm Susan Prinzing, and I'm the Strategic Account Manager. I cover upstate New York, so my territory is Buffalo to Albany, down to Binghamton. I have been at the outside sales force for 20 years. I've been with different companies and with Royal Caribbean specifically for 6 years. And it's such an exciting environment to be working in because it's a company that combines quality and energy, and we're very forward thinking, and we love, it's kind of like this partnership. We love working with our travel advisors and coming up with just great ways to share the world by way of cruise ships. And we're known for our entertainment, the fact that we have something for everybody. We're multi-generational and we cover the globe. So it's such a great value, and there's always something exciting to talk about. So in my background, if you can see, this is Perfect Day at CoCo Cay. So I know we'll go into that a little bit more, but there's just always something innovative and exciting to talk about with the brand.
Yes, and we are very excited to have you here today to tell everybody. Can you tell everybody what a perfect day at CoCo Cay is?
For sure. So CoCo Cay has always been a private island that Royal Caribbean owned, and then we would sail to. And it was just an amazing, beautiful beach day. So what we were finding in the past couple of years is that when we would go to when we would go to CoCo Cay, I should say, we would have to tender. And even though it was not a long tender, so literally we would anchor and then we would take a smaller vessel over to the island. And oftentimes we found that it was windy and we just would not be able to go to CoCo Cay. So a couple years ago, about 4 years ago, our company said, you know what, let's build a pier. Let's make sure we can dock and always get there. And then just the ideas, it's like the pen never stopped writing. We just kept coming up with these really amazing opportunities. So when you go to CoCo Cay, it is that perfect day because you have that balance, kind of like on our ships. If you want to take it slow and relaxing and chill, you can do that. We have 3 different beaches that are complimentary, the largest freshwater pool in the Caribbean. So there's that chill vibe. And then if you want to take it up another notch and have a thrilling day, you can go to our Thrill Water Park, which has a wave pool, 21 different water slides. Some of them have rafts. Some of them you're going down 60 miles an hour, 135 feet high. It's crazy. And, you know, it's for young and old alike. On top of that, we also have zip line opportunities. And then we also have a helium balloon that goes up 450 feet. So it really is this perfect day of, you can combine it. If you want to spend part of your day at the beaches, you can do that. There is an entrance fee to the Thrill Water Park, but we are there for 8 hours, and it's been our #1 highest rated port of call.
Wow. Well, that sounds incredible. And I think now is a great time to show some highlights of a perfect day at CoCo Cay.
Let's do it.
All right. So wow, CoCo Cay, a perfect day at CoCo Cay, that really seems to have it all. And I'm looking at all of these videos and things that we're showing, and it is really getting me in the mood to travel, and I can't wait for all of these to lift. And you do have the perfect, so one thing I don't think that you mentioned is there's the tallest water slide, correct? At Perfect Day at CoCo Cay?
That's right. So there's Daredevil's Peak. So
That's
it's in this complex. There's actually 9 interwoven water slides. So I laugh because I found myself going on the water slides where I would see like 8-year-olds and 9-year-olds ahead of me, but I still thought they were really thrilling. So I haven't worked my way up to the tallest water slide, which is Daredevil's Peak at 135 feet high. So it is nice because if you love water parks and you like that thrill and excitement of just you know, the chance to laugh and to scream and to howl and just to have an exhilarating park experience, it's delivered. It really is all there at Perfect Day at CoCo Cay.
Yeah, it really does. It looks pretty. When I was looking at the video, I was like, "Ooh, that looks." It's one of those things that I'm kind of like, "God, that looks like it would be so much fun." But when you get up there and you're looking down, you're like, "Oh, what did I do? Was this a smart idea? I don't know." But
Yeah.
there's no turning back.
Yeah. And the other home run for us has been the Freshwater Pool. I mean, it starts at 0 inches and then it goes to 3 feet 9 inches. So sometimes I have gone to the pool area and I've just walked around, and there's all these places to sit in the water. There is a swim up bar. There's amazing music, so it's just really good vibe. And you know, there are plenty of chairs, umbrellas, so if you want that shade area or if you want time in the sun, it's really all there for you. Other questions that I've gotten at trade shows and from consumers is, how, you know, is the food additional? And the food is made right on the island. It is so scrumptious, and there are all these shack huts, and they have, you know, amazing crispy chicken sandwiches and our hamburgers with a brioche roll and Greek salads. It is just an amazing experience, and all the beaches are combed every morning. I mean, it really is like this oasis of just a little bit of everything for everyone.
Yeah, it does. It seems like it. And so I wanted to sort of touch. You did. That was my next question. I was going to ask you was the food and, you know, the different food areas that are included, and also you guys have a. I apologize, I can't remember the name of it, but the relaxation area with the floating bungalows.
For sure. So that is our CoCo Beach Club. CoCo Beach opened up in January, and you know, a lot of times when you're thinking of over the water cabanas and floating cabanas, you think of Fiji and these far away, amazing, exotic South Pacific, you know, oasis. And so we have these floating cabanas, and we're able to retract them. So if there ever was inclement weather, you know, we have that ability. But these cabanas, they hold up to 8 people. And so we have this, it's almost like its own little neighborhood. So it's the CoCo Beach Club, and there's a beautiful restaurant with an infinity pool. There are beach cabanas that you can accommodate up to 8 people. And there are also these over the water cabanas. There's a slide that you can take into the ocean. There's a floating hammock, so you can sit in the hammock and enjoy the ocean. There's a shower you can use. There's a stocked wet bar. You have personal attendant. So anything you want from the restaurant, you know, they will go, and that is an elevated menu. So they have lobster and steak and just amazing salads and assorted fruit. And it really, I also like it too, because in this climate we're in right now, people are thinking about, you know, I do want to find a spot to be away with my loved ones and my close friends, and I want space. And so this CoCo Beach Club really allows you ample space, whether it's in your private cabana or, you know, because it's exclusive. Not everyone is going to opt to do the CoCo Beach Club. There is a $100 admission fee into that special area. But again, just like our ships with all the choices, there are those that will say, I just want to, you know, park myself at the beach, and that's going to be my day. There'll be others that'll say, oh, put me near the wave pool. I'm good. So it's nice because you don't feel crowded. There's plenty of spaces to spread out and enjoy the days you wish.
And Susan, I can imagine those cabanas are probably very popular with
They
clients.
are.
And you probably only have so many of them. Is that correct?
So that's that is a super question, because on Perfect Day at CoCo Cay, there are so many cabanas. There are cabanas that are on our regular beach areas. There are cabanas in Thrill Water Park. And then there are cabanas at the CoCo Beach Club. So some of our cabanas start at $2.99. And again, depending on where they are, they might accommodate 6. The most they can accommodate is 8. And then you have your over the water cabanas that are starting at $9.99. But again, remember it's for 8 people. So
And
yeah,
do you notice that people need to sign up for those in advance, that they can sometimes sell out, or are they able to get them before they get off ship sometimes?
Yeah, they can go on and through a pre-cruise planner, they can check and see pricing, and then as well, they can also certainly purchase them on board. And even that day, I mean, they could always check and see. They can, talk to our onboard staff, shore excursion department to see the availability. So it's interesting because depending on the time of year, as you can imagine, school breaks, holidays, peak summer, those are the times that I would say, hey, if you can pre-arrange that, definitely do so. But we don't reserve them just for suite guests. I mean, everyone, any category of stateroom has ample access to the cabanas. So it is a nice mix. I mean, not everyone is going to be asking for a cabana, so it does work out. But you do have that choice to arrange it in advance, and then of course, if you didn't do that, you certainly can check with shore excursions, and they can facilitate and arrange that so you're all set for your day.
Perfect. And another thing I know you touched on was the dining on the island.
Sure.
Most of that is included at no additional cost to guests,
Yeah.
correct?
Correct. Yep.
And another thing I noticed too, that I have a feeling a lot of my clients at least will be asking, is if they have drink packages on the ship, are they allowed to be able to get drinks on the island through that without having to pay extra?
Yep, that's a great question. So if you've purchased a drink package on board our cruise, that drink package carries over on the island. So you are all set. You have your CPAS card, and you do not need to pay additional. So if you have a drink package on our ship, that transfers over to Perfect Day at CoCo Cay. And then the other thing that I thought was interesting is if you have the internet package on our ship, that also carries over to the island. And even in the cabanas, they've got power outlets, but certainly, this is such a fun and different experience. And even in the Northeast, I mean, to have that gorgeous water in the background, you want to share that and be on your phones and tablets and whatever. So we have the internet available. And then in terms of, so there are 2 different grill areas, and those are complimentary. And then these snack shacks are also positioned around the island. So it's easily walkable. You really never feel like you have to walk too far, but you don't have to feel that you have to pay additional if you're going to be on Perfect Day at CoCo Cay. There is one bar area called Captain Jack's, and they have live Caribbean music there. And it's there that they also sell these great chicken wings and French fries. They're like $6. But last year I was fortunate to be on the island several times, and I never went to Captain Jack's because the food is so delicious, and it's everywhere. So yeah, you really could absolutely plan your day and not have to spend anything on food. And then if you don't have the drink package, then you would just use your CPAS card, and then it would be charged for you for those drinks.
And can you just also maybe touch on just really quickly the CCL app that clients could use? And I think they can use it for activities on CoCo Cay.
Right. So it's interesting because you think everyone's had apps forever, and we're still tweaking and getting our app up to speed and consistently on every single ship. So we have 26 ships now, and the majority of our ships do have the app, and it allows you to always see the daily activities. If you have any charges on your folio, you can check those out. If you have booked any specialty dining on the ship, if you have any excursions, if you had booked the helium balloon on Perfect Day at CoCo Cay. So it kind of stores and keeps track of all of your personal activities. In addition to the app, we also still do deliver the Cruise Compass paper version. It's always delivered on your bed the night before. But the app has just been super convenient, especially for checking your follow, checking your activities, also seeing all of our packages, be it a spa package that you might want to purchase or a shore excursion. So it's all together, in one smart app.
Is there anything else that you might want to tell people today before we go?
I just want them to know that our crew, we get feedback on our crew from all over the globe, and they just cannot wait to be welcoming everyone back on board and to be creating these wonderful experiences. And we feel very privileged because the time that, you know, you have to spend together when you're not working, and even more so, you know, where we are today with when we do get to that point where we're able to vacation and fly and, you know, just be together, it's going to mean even more. So we really hope you do consider traveling with Royal Caribbean, and we just can't wait to host you and create that home environment for you, be it for 3 days or be it for 7 or longer.
Well, we thank you so much for joining us today, Susan.
Thank you.
And thank you everyone for experiencing travel with the Travel Marketplace and Royal Caribbean Cruise Line. If you want any additional information on a perfect day at CoCo Cay or any of the itineraries for Royal Caribbean Cruise Line, please contact us at the Travel Marketplace. Until next time, stay healthy, stay safe, and keep dreaming about your next travel experience.